Hey, do you mind if I tell you a quick story? So when I was 5, my parents took me to a cottage on a lake where they had some friends, and they proceeded to, tell me all the things that parents tell me. Hey, stay away from the water, go out and play, have fun, and be careful, right? They always say that. And so I was with the kid that was in the other family, and she was maybe 7, a couple years older than I was. And we were playing, and of course, inevitably, we were starting to get close to the water, and I said very boldly, hey, can we go swimming? And she kind of, after protested a little bit well, our parents told us not to, I said, nah, it's fine. It's fine. They always say stuff like that. And then she asked me the pivotal question. Well, do you know how to swim? And of course I said, of course I do. No problem. Now, I had never swam a stroke in my life. Okay. But I figured, how hard could it be? You get in, I've seen it, right? People get in, they move their arms, they move their legs. Piece of cake. So begrudgingly, she said, okay. And she said, let's go in here onto the shoreline. And I went, no, let's jump off the end of the pier. Because I figured if we're going to do it, let's do it right. Now, maybe at 5 years old, I was a little cocky, and maybe I wanted to show off to the young girl for some reason. But I thought, it can't be that hard. So what did I do? I went, and my 5-year-old self jumped off the end of the dock and immediately went and fell like a rock. I went down. And I remember vividly that I was in this watery grave, if you will. Water was above me, it was all around me, and it was almost surreal. And I don't know that I was panicking, though I'm sure I did, but I was just below all that water. It was a sensation I never had before. Now, I don't know how long I was down there, but fortunately, the parents had seen all this happening, and they were way up in the cottage, way up on shore, and they started running down towards me. Well, they never would have got me in time because it was too far of a distance. But the 7-year-old girl had the presence of mind to reach down and pull me so that my head was above the water. She literally saved my life, because if she wouldn't have, I would have drowned. There's just no two ways about it. I tell you that story because so many times in life, we think we've got this, right? That marriage thing, how hard could it be? Oh, that new job, how hard could it be? That new endeavor, how hard could it be? Well, it turns out it's pretty hard. And when you try to do it by yourself, when you don't have someone that comes alongside of you, that has the experience and the perspective, then you get yourself into a lot of trouble. And sometimes you even drown. Who's that person in your life that has come alongside of you to help and pull you out, to stand beside you, to give you the guidance, to give you the help that you don't even know that you need sometimes? Because if you're like me, you think you've got it. And that's where that pride comes in. Have you ever had an experience like that? More importantly, do you have somebody in your life that will stand beside you, speak honestly into you, encourage you, and help pull you out of your water that you might be in? I'd like to hear about it. If you're looking for somebody, I know a guy. Hit me with a DM.